Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm making jollof rice. So sit back and enjoy the video.
So now it's time to fry my tomato paste. One thing about tomato paste is that I like to fry it for a longer time, because if you don't, this thing will slap your mouth and you won't even like the taste in your jollof rice. And I always do this over medium heat so it doesn't get burnt. Then the next thing I do is add my pepper mix to it. Then I just stir and combine everything together. Then I allow the pepper mix to cook for about 15 minutes before adding my spice to it, also on medium heat, because I don't want it to get burnt fast. And while I was doing my pepper mix, I didn't add a lot of water. So for you to avoid cooking for a longer time, just make sure you don't add lots of water when you are blending your pepper mix. I'm just eyeballing all my ingredients. I didn't use any particular measurement, but just add the spices to your own taste and check for taste, and feel free to add whatever you feel is needed more, to add up to your spices. And I also used a little bit of nutmeg, although I didn't use everything. I just used a little. This takes your jollof rice to the next level. Try it out, guys, if you haven't tried nutmeg in your jollof rice. And I also like to mix two different seasoning cubes together. This is my own style. You don't have to do it. This is what I like to do.
So you see that the oil is already coming to the surface. Gradually our stew is going to be ready. It's already, cooking.
So I use this cup to measure my rice, and I use 3 cups of this. Now I'm using salt to wash my rice just to reduce the starchiness of the rice. And I'm not exaggerating, I washed this rice like 6 times until I got it clear water. And with warm water actually.
So now look at the color of my stew before and look at it after. Now it's ready.
So my stew is ready, and I discovered that I think the stew is too much for the rice, so I'm taking some part away for later use for another jollof rice. So now I'm pouring on the rice, and I'm just going to stir until it's combined with the stew, with the pepper mix and stew.
So I'm just adding a little bit of water to the same level with the rice, and just give it a little stir. Then I'm going to cover it. Now I discover it's burning. It's very normal for a jollof rice to burn. No, that burnt part is the main thing. So now I'm just stirring and adding a little bit of water. Although water doesn't cook jollof rice, it's steam. But I decided to add a little bit of water because I felt it's still very hard. And that's just the last water I'm going to add to the rice. So at this point the rice is dry again. I'm just going to stir everything together. Just make sure from the bottom to the top. Then I'm going to get my foil paper, because now it's going to be on a steaming level. I'm going to put my heat on the lowest heat now, and I'm going to steam my rice. and also putting this foil paper under the cover. So I'm going to leave it again for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to check. So now I'm going to check my rice again. Then yeah, I'm just going to stir it, and now my jollof rice is looking so good, looking shiny. So I'm going to add butter just a little bit, just to make it shine, and I'm adding tomato and onions. I had a lot of onions in this rice anyway because I like onions in my jollof rice so much. So I'm just going to mix together. My rice is actually ready. I just want that tomatoes and the onions to, steam and soften a little bit. So I'm going to go back with the foil paper and cover it, and also let it stay again for about 10 minutes. Mind you, I'm using the lowest heat. I'm cooking this rice over the lowest heat, so it's burnt already. Fine, because you can't cook jollof rice without it not burning. That's not jollof rice. That burnness gives another taste. So our jollof rice is ready. Voila! Enjoy. Bring your plates.